The vast majority of piston aircraft use a pulling propeller layout. Pushers are far less common. But the most exotic configuration of all is the so-called push-pull design, with propellers mounted both in the nose and at the tail. Today's subject is exactly such a machine, the unique Dutch fighter Fokker D.XXIII. Only a single prototype was ever built. The key feature to start with is its power plant. It consists of two 12-cylinder engines producing a combined 1,000 horsepower. That figure isn't particularly impressive, but for a 3-ton aircraft, it's perfectly adequate. The push-pull layout has several advantages over conventional twin-engine designs. For instance, the Fokker's fuselage creates less frontal drag, which helps its overall flight performance. However, just like in real life, the main drawback is cooling the rear engine. After only a couple of minutes at WEP, it begins to overheat. You'll either need to set up separate engine controls or reduce overall power. The Fokker isn't a fast aircraft by any stretch. With a top speed of around 530 kilometers an hour at 4 kilometers altitude, it doesn't stand out even among its peers, especially considering its fairly low battle rating. Even so, combat on the Dutch fighter should always start with a climb. The optimal indicated airspeed for climbing is about 230 to 235 kilometers an hour. Its climb rate won't let you dominate the vertical and play classic boom and zoom. There's still a reason to climb higher, though. For the Fokker, altitude is an energy bank. When needed, it can be cashed in with a dive to quickly regain speed. The aircraft's greatest strength is its maneuverability. Taking on biplanes in a turn fight is still a bad idea, of course, but most other opponents are well within reach. This playstyle also helps you to mask the rather modest firepower. Two heavy machine guns, paired with two smaller caliber ones, are poorly suited for quick energy attacks, but they work just fine in sustained turning engagements. For the heavy machine guns, it's best to use belts with a high proportion of HE rounds. They deal serious damage when firing at wings and control surfaces. In combined battles, the fighter isn't a great choice. Its forward-firing weapons can only reliably deal with open-top or lightly armored vehicles, and it carries no bombs or rockets. The Fokker D.XXIII is a perfect example of a truly unusual aircraft that defies expectations. Its design looks fast and aggressive, but it doesn't set speed records. Instead, it can almost pivot in place. And while it never had a future as a mass-produced fighter in real life, War Thunder gives machines like this a second chance.